We finally finished and we are heading back.
But it's a good place. I'll find it.
They're good, they're good. Alright, back to our bus. Now to the next stop. Next stop, Kotor. So, we are here for our second city of Montenegro. That is the Montenegrin flag. And this is the old city, old town of Kotor. And they have a bunch of so this fort was built to protect against the Ottoman Empire when they tried to invade this part of the world, and they were protected by the Venetian army and later a lot of Italian influence as well. And the Montenegrin flag is a red flag with a double-sided golden eagle, which also has the Venetian line in it, symbolizing their history and linkage to the Venetian Empire. So there is an example. I will zoom in. And now we're going to go to the old part of the town, go through a few locations, a few cathedrals, their patron saint, Saint Tryphon, and also look at hopefully the cats museum. So the story behind this part of the world bringing in cats was when the bubonic plague hit in the 14th century. A lot of people died and they brought in cats so that they could attack the rats that had the plague in them, and that's why you will see a lot of cats and then there is actually a museum dedicated to cats inside. We'll see if they allow us. I heard that it's under construction, but we'll check that out. So the entry into this old town Kotor is €1 per person. Thank you. Yeah. So this is recently marked as a UNESCO heritage site, so things are taken care of. So this is the old town Kotor, similar to Dubrovnik. Like they have the whole walls protecting them. Again, built back to protect from the Ottoman Empire. Check it out.
Do you want to go to the free part of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Down that way.
Let's go. Yeah, there is a section of the wall from the west gate to the north gate, and I think that's a free section. So we have been given 2 hours, so we're gonna go and explore ourselves. So let's check it out. So that is how. Show me. That's how it looks. So I think they said this section where it says number 9,
This section.
all the way to 8, back and forth is the free part of the wall, and I think a lot of things can be seen. So this part of the world was once under Venetian Empire, then under Roman Empire, then under fight between the Ottomans and the Romans and Venetians. Then came Napoleon, then came in the early wars of like being Yugoslavia under Tito, and once Tito died, breakup of Yugoslavia and the wars surrounding it, and Yugoslavia broke down into 6 or 7 countries, and this Montenegro is one of them. One of the most latest, back from 2006. And then the latest one now, I think, is a breakout of Kosovo from Serbia. One fun fact, Dejan Stankovic, Inter Milan player, has only player to represent 3 countries in FIFA World Cup. So he represented Yugoslavia in, I think, the 92 World Cup, and then he played for Serbia and Montenegro in the 96 World Cup, and then I think in the 2002 World Cup he played for Serbia. So that's just a fun fact. Let's keep checking. This is the wall that the army built to protect against the Ottomans, and this is one of the longest walls apart from the Great Wall of China. And check that out, it goes all the way across the mountains and it kind of protects. Whether we are going to be able to go to Cats Museum or not, we have a live exhibit right here. He sleeps. Beautiful. A lot of Roman sigils. That is Titograd during the Yugoslav Republic, and they are an Eastern Orthodox. Most of them here are Eastern Orthodox, so similar to Greece and Russia and so on and so forth. This is one exhibit called the caddies. As I already gave you a history about why the cats were bought here. Alright. This is St. Nicolas. And that is the St. Nicholas Church right there. Streets are all cobblestones, so you have to beware of slippery surface. And yep, that's the cathedral that we were talking about. Beautiful. Flag. Vida Matian Kotor. Oops. streets are definitely slippery here. This seems like a central courtyard. A bunch of this town, and as well as kind of converted it into a modern city center. So there are tourists everywhere, and at the same time people actually live here. So that's the uniqueness about this, I mean this part of the world at least. We saw the same type of setup even in Dubrovnik, and then we're seeing the same or similar thing here in Kotor. So this is the Austro Carrasca Comanda Miesta. So that's like kind of like a government building, and if you see this this star actually is a symbol of former Yugoslav Republic. So the story is there are two languages that are used. One is Montenegrin and the other one is Slavic language, which was used during the time of Yugoslavia. Huh? And this is the Saint Tryphon, patron saint of Kotor. And it's 1166 when the time that this was built, and beautifully preserved. Look at that. And then these are the walls behind that we were talking about, that was kind of in line with the Great Wall that was built to protect them from the Ottomans. I'm not going to take the camera inside, but let me show you. And this is the palace of the Drago family. Palata Drago. Very historic square of city of Kotor. Oh, Ottawa Senators. Thank you. Hey. Oh, cool. This is the Kotor Bazaar. That's all. I actually thought I was ordering a latte, but turned out to be an espresso. Let me just take a shot. All right, let's try an espresso. Nice kick. definitely check out this place. You come here, La Piazzetta in Kotor Old Town. Over and out. Heading to our next destination, Budva.